Hey guys, Kate here. So I have about a month and a half left of my contract here in Korea, so I thought I'd give you an updated packing list of things that I brought, things that I didn't bring, and things that I wish I brought. So let's get started. Okay, first things first. Just want to let you know that I am 5'9", I'm a size 10, and I have, you know, my shoulders aren't like crazy broad, but they're a little broad. I mean, the German heritage going on here. So if you're above a size 8 US, you probably won't be able to find much like essential clothing here in Korea. Like I've been able to find, you know, the odd like kind of baggy size t-shirt or sweatshirt or sweater. But for the most part, I had to bring everything with me. There are a few things you can get here if you can fit into like the standard US sizes. But if you're above a size 8, you won't be able to buy like any Korean clothes pretty much. So just be prepared for that. With that in mind, here are all the clothes that I brought to Korea. So first things first, like the number one thing I haven't been able to find here have been pants. More specifically jeans, because I love to wear jeans. So I have 3 pairs of jeans that I brought with me, and I just been wearing the heck out of those jeans the whole time I've been here. Next, I brought some skirts, 2 pairs of jean shorts, t-shirts, some nicer shirts, and tank tops, because a lot of my shirts are really like my nice shirts are sheer, so I have tank tops to put underneath them. This list will probably depend on your personal style and also the level of dress that you have to wear at whatever workplace you end up at. So I'm in an elementary school, and as you've seen in some of my vlogs, none of the students wear uniforms. So the teachers at our school dress pretty casual. That being said, I like to try to dress a little better. Like during the winter, it was just all bets were off. Like I just wore whatever I had, just layer, just to keep warm. But lately I've been trying to dress a little nicer, not wear any of my t-shirts with like huge logos on them and stuff like that. But it is possible just to be very casual. If you're working at a middle school or a high school where the students wear uniforms, then you will need more business attire to wear to work. So if you're not going to fit into Korean clothes, you really do need to bring that stuff. There are a few exceptions, which I will tell you about later. Okay, and other just a few things. Bathing suit and shoes. So for the shoes, this is a big issue. That's another thing. If you're above a size 8 in shoes, for like US women size 8, you're not gonna find any cute shoes. Like you could buy like men's sneakers, and sometimes brands like Nike and Adidas, you can find sneakers, but for like cute flats and that sort of thing, you need to bring them because they do not have that size. My American shoe size is US size 10, and I just have what I have. I basically just have what I brought from the US. I haven't been able to find any cute shoes here. I've been able to get some sneakers, but that's about it. Really important, you're gonna be doing a lot of walking in Korea. Now this was a huge lifestyle change for me because I'm from LA, and it's true, we drive everywhere in LA, so your feet are gonna hurt a lot, just so you know, but you really do need good walking shoes. So I just have like Nike Trailblazers, I guess they're kind of running shoes, and I pretty much wear those every day. I wear the you-know-what out of those shoes. Also, if you have bigger feet, you should bring some sort of shoe that you can wear inside your school. Because for the most part, and this is true of a lot of public places too in Korea, when you get to the place, you take off your street shoes and put on like indoor shoes. A lot of teachers wear slippers. I brought these like New Balance flats they're kind of like athletic shoes, but they're in a flat style, like a ballet flat style. So I basically just wear those every day. Another important thing, if you are of, you know, more generous, you know, this area here, if you're above a C cup, you will not find any bras here. So ladies, make sure to bring enough bras with you to last you a year. Also, underwear and socks are good too. You can find a lot of fun socks here though for really cheap, so don't worry too much about socks. but definitely underwear, bras. Also, like a mesh laundry bag that you can put your underwear in and socks in the wash, and then you'll never lose socks and underwear mysteriously in your wash. You don't have to go commando at work. Alright, and the very last thing I want to talk about with clothes is jackets. So I think like the second video I posted on this channel, I showed this jacket that I bought the winter before I came here. And it's kind of like a big puffy green one. Here, I'll show you it right now, kind of. The camera's really close, so I can't really see it that well, but this is the jacket. And I have this jacket. And then I also have this red wool pea coat and this rain jacket, which I don't think the camera's really gonna like because of the pattern. So from about October through the end of November, I pretty much wore the red wool pea coat every day, and I bought that at Nordstrom during the anniversary sale before I came here. And then from about December all the way through March, I wore my big puffy jacket, and I wore it like every day. So if you, I guess if you're a bigger size, I would really recommend looking for a jacket before you come here and bring it with you. There are places like Uniqlo where you can buy a jacket like this. My friend Grace, who you've seen in some of the videos, they have these like really lightweight puffy jackets that are warm, and she loves those and they work really well for her. So if you can fit in standard sizes, you can get stuff at Uniqlo because they have Western sizes there. The one thing, I did not really use my rain jacket, so that was kind of a bust. Okay, so two other big things that I bought were a towel and a set of sheets and a pillowcase, and those, I'd say those are pretty essential. And then the last huge thing that I brought was my computer. I have a desktop computer here, and the reason I brought this was just kind of like personal reasons. I wanted to make these videos and I wanted a computer with a fast processor, and I'm kind of a PC person, so my brother made this for me actually. We ordered the parts together and he put it together. The other great thing about my computer is that I put huge hard drives in it, and I transferred my DVDs onto the hard drive, so all my like absolute favorite movies are right here on my computer. So just in case I wasn't able to find them online or anything, but most movies you can actually find just by Googling here. Like, it seems like it's just a lot easier to find just streaming movies online than it is back home. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you have a nice laptop, especially if you have a Mac laptop that already has like iMovie on it, if you want to make videos, that's pretty much all you need. You really don't need to bring a big computer like I did, but it's just something I wanted to do. Next, I will tell you what I didn't pack and what I think you really don't need to pack. Okay, so the first thing I would say you really don't need to pack are full-size toiletries. Pretty much just bring stuff to get you started, like travel-size stuff, and then just go out and buy things here because you can pretty much find anything, like shampoo, conditioner, hairspray, mousse, like any kind of hair product that you usually use at home, you can find here. Especially like skincare and beauty products, Korea is known for that stuff, so you can totally find it here, unless there are products that like are really like close and dear to your heart you can't live without. Unless you have products like that, you can leave everything at home and just bring just very bare, just like travel size essentials, and then you can buy new stuff when you get here. Something else that I didn't bring, and I don't really feel you need to bring unless you can't fit standard, unless you're like plus size, are wool sweaters and long underwear. Uniqlo is your best friend. I got all my wool sweaters and long underwear, wool socks, all sorts of stuff at Uniqlo, and it pretty much saved my life. I would have frozen to death if it weren't for Uniqlo. This is really great. I don't know if you haven't heard of it, it's a Japanese brand, and they have stores in the West too now. They're actually opening one in LA coming up soon, I found out, so that's exciting. So that's a great store for winter clothing. And then they also have H&M and Forever 21 here, and Zara. But I mean, I shop at H&M, but they don't have a full range of sizes for me in terms of like pants, but I can get like dresses and cute tops and stuff there. Okay, now for the things I wish I had packed when I came here. The first being a Kindle. Now, I don't actually have a Kindle back home, but I wish I did because getting English books here are really expensive because they're all imported. So having a Kindle and being able just to order stuff from the Amazon store right onto your device, that would have been awesome. There is an option of going to the library here, but it's not very well organized and it's hard to search for something if you're looking for a specific book. So bringing a Kindle if you have one, or just investing in a Kindle before you come here if you like to read, that's a really good idea, I would think. Okay, also something about shoes that I wish I had brought. I wish I had brought a second pair of walking shoes because my shoes are just completely worn out. Like, I'm gonna have to get a new pair when I go home. Really sad. I also wish I had brought a second pair of school shoes because those shoes got janky, y'all. Like, you know, when you wear shoes every single day of your life, they get a little gross. So I brought shoes to wear, like kind of like they're Crocs. They're Croc sandals, and they have like, they're like cork, and they have like just a little bit of or the rubber made to look like cork, and they have like a little bit of a platform. I wish they didn't. But I got them for monsoon season, which is starting to happen now, for walking around in the puddles. I haven't really used it for outside, so I decided just to use it for school since I hadn't worn them yet. I wish I brought another pair of shoes that were really comfortable because these are the best for comfort. Like just like some comfortable sandals that have good support for the old knees and the back and all that stuff. Because I brought these shirts that I love. I got these this is one. It's like collared. I got this is by Fever, I don't know. I got this at the Nordstrom sale as well. This one, and then I have it in this teal color too. And they're really cool shirts, but the fabric, what is it made of? The fabric is made out of polyester, 100% polyester. So these shirts do not breathe. So I was able to wear them like last fall, and I wore them in the winter too, but once we started using the heater, I was either really clammy or it just wasn't holding the heat at all. And then once it started to get warmer again, oh heck no, I cannot wear those shirts because like I would just be drenched in sweat all the time because the fabric just doesn't breathe. So that's something I regret not bringing, is more shirts that are like more cottony material but look nice and professional. That's what I wish I brought. And the very last thing, I wish I brought more like vitamins and over-the-counter meds because yeah, I ran out really fast. And you pretty much have to go to the doctor to get that kind of stuff and get a prescription just to get like Tylenol. It's weird. So yeah, anyway, that is it for my packing list. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions about what to pack, what to bring to Korea, or anything else about Korea, please let me know in the comments, because I'm going to be making a Q&A video now that I have a few more subscribers. Hello everyone. Please let me know what questions you have, and I will make a whole video just about your questions instead of just giving you unsolicited advice. So please let me know any questions you have below, any clarifications you would like to know about what I packed, or anything about the job, living situation, Korea in general. Please let me know, and I will be making that video very soon. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Peace.